Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode we concluded the support request rebuilding downtown Crossbell by gathering ingredients for the residents to eat out of our own pocket, finding tomato concentrate from the juice stand to help make a pork soup to feed everyone. After finally managing to defeat a boss at a game of Pom Pom Party, we then patrolled West Street before making some armor purchases as our patrol continues.
My money! The city walkers, they have evasion too. But speed down. I'm not sure I want it because of speed down. There, I bought armor. Good armor. Now I'll probably find an armor in a chest in a second that's going to be better. We gotta go to the ancient battlefield, right? There's got to be chests there. Right, out to, first of all, the Crossbell Police Academy. Oh, I wonder if the train derailment center is anyone there anymore. Queries and questions. Maybe I can check it on the way back. Let's go to the Crossbell Police Academy first. Word of the raid in the city has reached the inmates as well. Even they can't hide there and rest of what's happening. We checked on the safety of their families, but sadly, not all of them came out of the attack unscathed. I know they're all criminals, but still, it's not easy breaking that kind of news to anyone. Oosh. Yep. Lots of people here. The raid on the city was no less than an atrocity. That the young cadets of the academy were safe and sound here is about the only blessing I can find. It's going to take a lot of time for Crossbell to fully recover from this. Everyone here is safe and sound that they are. Here, have some rock hard jerky, some jiggly pudding, reflective chocolate. Oh, man, mahika soup. Surprise lunchbox too. Hey, Sponge, feel free to give me any more peculiar dishes you cook up. Oh, what am I getting as a reward? How many dishes have I done? There's 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 dishes left. I just walked past someone because you're not normally there. Hello, Special Sports Section. Thank you for coming all the way out here today. Don't mention it. So this is where you'll be working from for the time being. That's right. Sadly, it'll be a while longer before the reception area at the headquarters is repaired and open for duty. Fortunately, the department backs up all of its data, which remains accessible from the terminals here. Owing to that, I'm perfectly able to perform all of my regular duties from this counter. In other words, any tasks you would typically have done at HQ will work just the same while I'm here. That's good to know. By the way, Rebecca, I really wanted to thank you for being the first one there for Fran when she finally came to. I just know she was glad to see you. Oh no, you don't have to thank me, Noelle. I was there to cheer her up, but if anything, Fran was the one who lifted my spirits. It couldn't have made me happier to have her up and smiling again. I know exactly what you mean. If it doesn't put you out too much, could you find the time to make another visit? I'm sure it'd mean a lot to her. You don't even need to ask. It's such a relief that Fran finally regained consciousness. I know she'd be telling us not to worry about her if she were here, so I'm going to work extra hard as my way of cheering her up. Combat notebook is fine. We don't have any fragments to give. Oh, hey, SS. I bet you guys have all had your hands pretty full lately. You look like you've been shouldering quite a lot yourself, Juna. Have you made time to go back home and see your family? Yeah, I have. I'm glad they're all right. Still, I wasn't prepared for seeing just how bad the city was hit. Arkansas and police headquarters were in shambles. How is Crossbell supposed to come back from something like this? Oh, Juna. I know things seem dire right now, but we're not going to get anywhere by standing still. We all have to stay strong and keep moving forward. You, us, and the rest of the city too. Yeah, you're right. I should be focusing on my training and studies instead of moping around here all day, so I'm going to do just that. Good luck with the rest of your work today, guys. I'm going to get back to training and hitting the books so that someday I can help people just like the SSS does. Why, thank you.
Anyone else in town? Any recipes on a laid out for us would be nice. Right, we need to go to the forest, don't we? That is where one of our quests be. Fox Forest Road Monster Extermination. Oh, so it's going to be on this road instead, actually.
I thought I actually have to go into Nox Forest, weirdly. I don't know why I thought that. So we're looking for a Hecatoncheir. I may as well just shoot everyone I see for the money they provide me. I'm assuming it's in this area. That might not be right. This is where I should put thingy courts on, shouldn't I? So I can actually see from massively long range. You don't live, Pepper Fiend. Maybe I do have to delve into the forest. We'll have to see. But this is only one area, so... When it comes to long-running quest objectives, would you rather have several small rewards as you go along and a medium reward at the end, or just one large reward at the end? Yeah, some people would prefer there to be no rewards on the basis that then they don't get forced to do it if they don't want to. Or feel that way. What the heck on Hecatoncheir? I definitely came through the wrong entrance, didn't I? Well, it said the road, and this is the road. Consistently getting better rewards? Like the... Oh, there it is. Like the rewards I get from giving in the food at the Jizo are kind of like, yeah. But not getting anything at all is worse than that, I feel. Right, hello, monster. Nice to meet you. It took us a bit to find you. Are you gonna kill me somehow? Are you like a boss of the pom-pom party world? They're definitely big boys. Alright, Raging Spin in the back. Okay, we can't pull them towards us. We can't knock them back. That's what we learned of our first attack. We can't stat down them. We can't AT delay them. Hecatoncheir. Long-lived demon from ancient times. It swings its 6 powerful arms with reckless abandon. Ideally, we want them to attack Lloyd and Lloyd to dodge. That did not happen. What is your dodge rate, Lloyd? 0. Great. Now, I don't know whether to do something like Death Spiral because it will hit more. So it's even if it's like only 105, we get more damage total, don't we? And we do have an 80 delay option here, but that's actually more damage. Okay, we only hit 2. Oh, they got faint. It's good to know. Okay. Everyone's getting horribly bonked around again. Lloyd's like, I'm getting back in there, guys. Art for Curia? That doesn't come in before you, damn it. If we get double move Tio, could Tio do 2 summon Zites? I kind of like having rewards that scale upwards. To be perfectly honest. To scale with the part of the game you're in. Useful at the time. Getting better and more relevant all the time. Oh my god, he got Rush. Zeit got Rush. Game over. I should have actually went for the bigger one now that I think about it. I need to get the car again. 90 free experience, though. 2 beast flesh. Dana Mute 222. Oh, okay. We're getting to next level versions of these, are we? With more value. That's nice. Maybe I'll just put the mute on you then. Not that you're going to be hitting people with it. You've got something else, haven't you? You got Petrify. You're the one with mute. But it's about value, isn't it? Mewtwo. Alright, I think the chest here is level 100, isn't it? Boo. Let's get back to where we were. Well, let's get back to our car. Rest and continue our patrol with Bellguard Gate because there's not much left now. But to be honest, to be perfectly honest with you, if you look at this, I've kind of left what is the biggest thing, obviously, for last. Ancient Battlefield. A dungeon for us to explore. Good times. Hand over or your sepith. I will make money out of you monsters. There's nothing you can do about it. Pop into crystals. Not menacing at all, honest. It's a completely reasonable question. Or ask, I don't know. How much money do you actually think like a run down a road is in this game? Like what I'm doing there. It's better than nothing. Alright then. We could hand that in. We'll hand it in after we go to Bellguard Gate. We still need a stupid fish for the guy here as well. I mean, I love fishing. Come to me, fishies. Third company was wiped out during the occupation of mines. Even the rescue unit suffered heavy losses. Some of our armored cars were destroyed as well. In the end, the total damages sustained by the CGF are incalculable. Those got us forsaken Jaegers. We won't let them get away with this. The raid on the city has heightened tensions between us and the major powers. According to the rumors, both Ereboni and Calvad are set to conduct large-scale field exercises near our borders. This feels just like how it was before the non-aggression pact was signed. Regression. Yes, I bet that's a worry. A lot of my comrades went down during the hostilities near mines. If only we had some actual firepower like tanks, we wouldn't have suffered nearly as many losses. Crossbell needs to become independent. It's the only way I'll be able to protect Stella and everyone else I hold dear. Totally Ereboni, right? I just returned from shipping out some supplies. Crossbell Station is still in chaos, in case you were wondering. Given what happened, it could hardly be called surprising. No matter what tricks the Empire tries to pull, we'll never back down. I refuse to let my allies' deaths be in vain. Not a chance in Gehenna. I was unsure what to do after the attack, but I've since decided to return home to the Empire. If I were to get caught up in something so horrid again, I don't know how I would cope. Really is what you should do. A lot of tourists have been leaving Crossbell recently due to all the tension. Not to mention there's been disaster after disaster recently. I can't blame them for getting out what they can. I mean, what would be happening is their governments would actually be issuing warnings and asking people to come home. This, of course, happened for recent events here. Hey, Muriel, looks like you guys have your hands full. We do. Military activity has been picked up over at Gorelia Fortress. This level of tension is unprecedented. The only time that comes close was 2 years ago, before the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. It's that bad. I can't believe it. You better keep yourself safe, Muriel. You hear me? I know. Don't worry. I can handle things here. Ugh. I would have liked to stay and enjoy Crossbell a little longer. Mother says it's too dangerous, though. Never imagined the situation would grow so dire in just 1 week. I have to get my daughter out of Crossbell as soon as possible. After they were done terrorizing Crossbell, the Red Constellation flew off in an airship. And what's more, not even the CGF's anti-air raiders were able to track it. I guess with enough capital, you can buy whatever technology you want. Just who are those people anyway? That technology, well, flying low enough, depending on how your radar works. The situation here at the border is getting pretty sticky. I wish there were Aerbonian guild members we could turn to for help. Unfortunately, due to pressure from the Imperial government, there are hardly any branches left open in the Empire. They have plenty of solid bracers, but given the state of the organization there, we can't count on their help at all. Yeah, it's a shame, really. If the Aerbonian branches were still open, the guild could be mediating right now to help find a peaceful resolution to this. Unfortunately, thanks to pressure from the Imperial government, the branches are closed, and we're without backup. Tension on the border is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Here's hoping it doesn't escalate. Whatever happens, though, the guild has to keep an eye out to make sure the civilians aren't at risk. Our current friction with the Empire is a lot like it was before the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. They would even train those horrible railway guns directly at us. It was a terrifying time. I'd give anything to make sure that never happens again. Before the Non-Aggression Pact was signed, the Empire would bring out its railway guns during military exercises. Constant threats. Living under that. Oh, what a life. Supposedly it was the Empire that hired the Jaeger Corps that raided Crossbell City. That's what the rumors are saying, at least. No matter how it came about, I can't forgive anyone who spilled the blood of my fellow guardsmen. If it's a fight the Empire wants, then it's a fight they'll get. Screw them. If they want to pick a fight, then I'll give them one. I like your spirit. Thanks to the increased buzz over independence after the raid, things were as tense here as they were before the Non-Aggression Pact was signed. If relations with the Empire reach a breaking point, it's possible that the railway guns will be deployed again. Maybe there truly is no way for us to avoid conflict with Calvard and Erebonia. Lately, even Commander Bells has been absorbed in thought. From what I've heard, Mayor Croix and Speaker McDowell are talking about reorganizing the CGF. Between that and the two major powers breathing down our necks, we have more on our plates than we can handle. No one's in here because Muriel's downstairs. Is something on your mind, Commander Bells? Yes, I was contemplating the pending reorganization of the CGF. It'll be some time before we fully recover from the losses we sustained on the Mines Mountain path. I was afraid of that. You seem troubled, Seeker. Are you second-guessing your decision to return to active service? No, that's not it. It's just part of me feels guilty for being the only one stepping away from the SSS when things are getting so busy. It's alright, Noel. We understand. I would gladly welcome your help in rebuilding the CGF, but it isn't a command. Would you prefer that I have your reinstatement postponed? No, I've made my decision. At the end of today, Sergeant Major Noel Seeker will be back on duty with the CGF. Very well. However, until then, you're still a member of the Special Support Section. Finish all your remaining work there so you can leave without any regrets. Understood? Yes, ma'am. I gladly welcome your assistance in rebuilding the CGF, Seeker. But first, finish all of your remaining work with the SSS so you can leave without any regrets. Understood? Yes, ma'am. That's how it should be done, right? And that is Bellguard Gate. Let's hand in our quest to make my bank balance seem a little bit better than what it actually is. And then we will pop on over to Tangram Gate in the Boathouse. Our next two locations. Well, I am kind of slightly curious. about the railway, I have to say. I imagine there would be no one there anymore. You can't stop curiosity. And to be honest, there's nothing really in my way. And I might get some more, like, salt and stuff. Oh, never mind. Just 50 million earthworms, you know. All the earthworms in the world. See, good stuff, like honey syrup. Sesame oil, see? We're getting some resupplies from our stuff. It's not just random vandalism of pots on the road. There is a meaning behind it. Even the monsters have just moved back in, like, yeah. They've gone now, Dave. We can go back in. Sure. So that works. Life finds a way, they say, I guess. Life can't wait to squat in your recesses. That's a weird one. Get out of my recesses, things. Yeah, I'm getting good box luck at the moment. Everyone's a winner except for that one. Random lady runs up and down the highway shooting enemies, losing bullets left, right, and center. She's the police, she said. It's okay, she said. Is that how it works? Money! Thank you! Slightly richer now. How much richer? That's basically all my money. I nearly zeroed out. Oh god. I didn't mean to, but I pretty much did. Right then, to the boathouse to meet with this git. Lloyd does not like being replaced. Boy, oh boy, you have no idea how much I'm looking forward to meeting our ace in the hole. Ha! Laugh while you can, you Imperial Fishing Club jerks. He should be here soon. And once he is, we'll hook that Imperial Fishing Club for sure. Now, I can win. I just need to find one more fish. One more fish. It's just one. Guys, wait. Hang 10. So the guild's bringing out a secret weapon, huh? I've never met them, so I have no clue what they're like. By the way, where do I get golden salmon? I have got one, haven't I? Mine's Man and Path Waterfall, Deluxe Dumplings. Maybe I should go there and get one to trade in for something. The improved floral bottle, you know what I mean? Just one more fish, I swear, yeah. Don't make it sound like I'm being pulled away from something I'm addicted to. Alright, well, there's no Harvard here. I think the quest starts at Tangram Gate for our final one of the day. I say final one. We have not yet found the certain thing of that we generally find one of a day, unless it's Michelin Wonderland. I don't know why I put it in those terms. We haven't found someone that directly give me a quest yet, so it's Douglas I have to see for this? Yep. The CGF's inability to defend Crossbell in its time of need was perhaps its greatest failure. The incident near mines did reduce our overall military might, though. Really, that's just an excuse. We have a duty to preserve the peace, but things may need to change around here before we're actually able to. The CGF's inability to defend Crossbell in its time of need was perhaps its greatest failure. You do. Get a word. Our guardsmen who were hospitalized at St. Ursula are still in unstable condition, but they're lucky compared to our comrades who lost their lives on the mountain path. I'm usually pretty calm, but right now I feel nothing but pure and utter rage. Mark my words, one day we'll give the Red Constellation the payback they deserve. You deserve to give them that payback, too. The Republican army is on the move at the border near Altair, probably to carry out large-scale exercises. They want to turn the screw on Crossbell after all. It's an alarming situation, to say the least. The CGF will need to rise to the occasion. Those bastards who attacked the city are still holding up somewhere, right? Fine by me. We'll smoke them out one way or another. Our fallen comrades need avenging. They were sold down the river quite monstrously. I can sympathize with the people of Crossbell. If they had a proper army, they may have been able to keep their losses to a minimum. Maybe your mayor should have accepted the President and Chancellor's proposal after all. Ah, that's not sympathy. The tension at the border is nearing its breaking point. Even with Tangram Hill acting as a buffer between us and the Republic, there's no room to relax. We've got to stand firm, hold the line, and remain vigilant. Turning the screw all the time. Oh, father, always getting so worked up. Sorry about him, I assure you, he doesn't mean any offense. I can't believe our vacation destination became the site of a violent raid. What good is an organization like the CGF if it can't even protect a city? I don't want to stay in this hotbed for one more second. Roger and I are also mourning the losses the CGF endured, even if we aren't enlisted ourselves. So many guardsmen with their whole lives ahead of them were struck down. Can't imagine how mortified they felt. At the very least, I hope the remaining members will be able to pull through this all right. Just gotta say, has there actually been a day that's gone by yet without us having a hidden quest? There wasn't a tiny chapter, do you know what I mean? By that as well. I was in Armorica village when the raid happened. Eventually, I was able to get in contact with Ryu and my dad and confirm that they were both safe. I was so relieved. I should be going home soon. I'm still so worried about Ryu and Dad. Ryu's fine. To many Crossbellans, Ilya Pletier shines as brilliantly as the sun. In other words, those Jaeger SOBs stole our light away. Sorry, I should be getting back to work. It's hard to take my mind off wondering whether she'll ever perform again. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine, he says, knowing it won't be. Sergeant Major, I was so glad to hear that your sister is alright. Yes, but it's hard to be happy right now after all the CGF's losses. I can't deny that it's been difficult to cope, but in a way, that's all the more reason to cherish our blessings, like your sister's well-being. Thank you, that means a lot to me. We've got to stay strong in situations like these. That's what it means to be a guardsman. We'll face the fire and even give up our lives, all for the sake of Crossbell and its people. I should go up here first. Because we're going to end with the commander, deputy. My longtime buddy Brood is safe and sound over at Bellguard Gate, but even knowing that, I can't rest easy. Not after all the heavy losses the CGF suffered. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified of what the future holds. Guess all I can do is prepare myself for the worst. The CGF is in shambles now, thanks to those damn Jaegers. But honestly, if we were ordered to fight them again, I would be tempted to run away. Just what are we supposed to do now? I mean, yeah, I get it. You are realistic, and you understand the fact that you actually don't stand a chance. Like, it would have to be so in your favor and more military engagement to beat them, and even still, they've got people like Shirley and Sigmund. Considering they like to fight all guerrilla style and all. Hello, Deputy Commander Douglas. Ah, it's you all. Good to see you. I take it you're here in response to my request. Pretty much, yeah, but you're looking a little on edge there, Duggo. I can't deny it. I'm sure you noticed this the moment you arrived here. The CGF is currently in a heightened state of alert. We can't afford to have anything short of total vigilance right now. So, would all of that be the reason you put in a request for us, then? Indeed it would. I can give a full explanation if you're ready to begin. Will you be tackling the request now? It's the last thing I have to do, really, before going to St. Ursula. We're ready to begin. I'm in your debt. As I wrote in the request, we've recently received eyewitness reports of mysterious black monsters. Said monsters have been ravaging the crops and livestock of Armorica village. Monsters attacking Armorica. This feels oddly familiar. Especially that part about the crops. Are you referring to those wolf-like beasts that were menacing the state earlier this year? The culprits in that case wound up being the Mafia and their warhounds. Yes, I drew the same parallels upon reading the report on this incident. Ravash has been completely dissolved, but their sizable reserve of warhounds is currently unaccounted for. There is a distinct chance that there are mystery perpetrators in this case. To what extent has the CGF investigated so far? My guardsmen inspected the damage and interviewed the nearby residents. Consequently, we were able to pinpoint that the monsters are coming from the ancient battlefield, which is why I want you to head there now. You ought to investigate the area for monsters and, if possible, exterminate them. That's pretty straightforward. Still, you boys must be busy if you're asking for our help with pest control. The CGF should be more than capable of tracking wild monsters themselves if they needed to. You aren't wrong, but while this would be a simple task under normal conditions, I must remind you that we are currently on alert. The Red Constellation, the ones who raided Crossbell City, have vanished. At the moment, we have 0 leads as to their whereabouts. On top of that, the Empire and the Republic have both started conducting large-scale exercises near our borders. The CGF needs to be especially vigilant given the current tension at the border. In other words, things are eerily reminiscent of how they were just prior to the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. You are correct. In light of the circumstances, dealing with these monsters is a low priority right now, despite of the havoc they've caused. As the damages are relatively low, the decision has been made to not spare any guardsmen. I'd say that's fair. You guys got more important stuff to worry about than a few monster exterminations. And that's where we come in. Leave this to us, Deputy Commander. We'll look into these monsters for you. That would be much appreciated. Best of luck, SSS. I'll be awaiting the good news. Ancient Battlefield Anomalies has started. I've given my men the order to clear the path to the ancient battlefield. You can reach it and by extension the source of the monster outbreak from Old Armorica Road. Unfortunately, the CGF can't afford to spare any personnel to help with the extermination. But if anyone can bring this issue to a close, it's the SSS. I have full faith in you. You know what would have been good? Random thought while I was doing that quest. If the Boathouse guy said, oh, I've heard rumors of X fish. That would work. And we could find this fish. And then this Harvard person wouldn't have to come in. I'm starting to wonder if there's a time limit for the fishing, by the way, and we are running up against it on the basis of them getting in a ringer to hopefully win the competition for them. Do you know what I mean? I'm a little bit worried. Teeny bit. But I may be made obsolete. I don't wish that. Good old beautiful water. Right, I'm leaving my car here. It's actually the next area over, isn't it? Yep. Oh no, it's just this area. Right, guys, so hold up. Give me your money. Technically, and your lives. That's the only way I can get the money. Sorry, this is the way it works. Can't do it another way, Captain. Sam, there's only one thing left. Kill Late Lord the Third. It's the only way. I mean, I could hire the Red Constellation to do it. Would that be in bad taste? Oh, they can't go that way despite it being there?